So upon my research, okay, I noticed a very big gap between the Africans living abroad, the Chinese living abroad, and the Indians living abroad. I will explain these three categories of people, and I will tell you where the fault comes from. It's not something you have to blame anybody, but after this video, you will understand and see where the fault is coming from. So you see a Chinese people in every country they goes to. In that country they goes to, they adopt one character: building community. At the end of the day, they call it a Chinese community. They can freely go to the bank, they loan money or get money from the bank, and they build their community. If any of their people come into their community, it's a safe haven. Now, an Indian people do likewise, at the same time travel to any country of their choice. In that country, they build a community. They build a safe haven for themselves and for their people, and build a security for themselves, meaning that the Indian community can go to any bank of their choice, get access to a loan, execute it without stress. Now, the African community, can somebody tell me where African community is located in any country of this world apart from African as a continent? Is there any African community in America, in Germany, in Austria, in Canada, any part of the world? In China, in Australia, is there anything like African community? Now it begins to make sense, right? The reason why Africans, sometimes they go to the bank to be able to build a project, and you can not be able to get what they want. You see an African hanging out somewhere that was not supposed to be hanging out with, and become a beggar in a foreign land because there is no safe haven. You will see an African grouped themselves trying to do something, but this tiny initiative that runs into that DNA that says, after all, it's not my father's country. After all, it's not my mother's country. After all, let me go back to my own country and build my home, build my property, build my house, build everything I want, invest in my country. The country where you do not even live at. You have left that country since over like 10 years ago. Your children, your wife, your family dwells in the country where you reside abroad. Yet, your mind is in the country of your birth that you are not even living, you are not even sleeping at. Even when you build the house, you only go for vacation in that house. You fly all the way, you go down that country for a vacation, and you spend a couple of days or 1 or 2 weeks, and you run back to the country where you are living, where your children goes to school. The country where you were supposed to make your living, that is the country you neglected, and the country you decide to look at as we cannot contribute. Let me tell you something you don't understand. That is why Africans, all right, don't have a community. And that is why African is being looked down all the time. It's not about the African resources. It's about what you can be able to negotiate in the country where you live at. What you can be able, how respected can you be? How collective effort can you people put together resources and be able to create out something called Africa? Look at the city where I live at, okay? You walk past 1 mile, you see what they call Chinese, industrial, area, Chinese investment, Chinese village, Chinese town, Chinese this, Chinese that. You walk past the other side, you see Indians having everything, having all the gas stations, all right, and investing into pharmaceutical company. What is African doing? What is African doing? Even when you try to write some memo from few people, some few Africans, so that you guys can come together and be able to unite together and be able to create a resources together that will be able to generate good fortune and be able to protect unborn children, to set the unborn children right, to enable the country that you're living at to respect your people. Yet, the same individuals will be the one to antagonize what they plant, antagonize the effort, and antagonize every resources and every plant you are doing, and quote it to be something that is even unbearable. But when the outsiders, the Chinese people, hear this information, they quickly absorb that information from you and put their things together, put their people together, and they execute it. And tomorrow you will go and look for work, look for job in Chinese resources. Chinese will not even talk to you. They won't hire you, because let me tell you, they will first of all hire their own people before they look at you. The same apply with Indians. They will first of all take care of their own people before they take care of you. So this is a warning, and I hope that this video sink well to everybody and to all Africans and to every race that decide not to carry their people along. I will leave it like this until we meet again. Thank you.